шансов.
There is no chance of shooting down these Oreshnik missiles. Well, if those Western experts you mentioned think they can be shot down, we propose they, and those in the West and the United States who pay them for their analysis, conduct some kind of technological experiment, a high-tech jewel of the 21st century. Let them name some object, let's say in Kyiv, concentrate all their defense and missile defense forces there, and we will hit it with Oreshnik and see what happens. We are ready for such an experiment. Is the other side ready?
In a single moment, in less than a heartbeat, the rules of global power may have changed forever. No warning sirens, no radar alerts, no defense system response, just speed, fire, and fear. Russia has activated a new weapon, a hypersonic missile known as Oreshnik. And suddenly, the world is no longer sleeping peacefully. Military analysts are alarmed. Western defense systems are questioned. And within hours, the United Nations Security Council called an emergency meeting because this was not just another missile test. This was a message. Oreshnik is not like conventional weapons. This missile moves at hypersonic speed, faster than Mach 5, faster than sound, faster than reaction. It can maneuver mid-flight. It can evade radar. It can bypass modern missile defense shields. By the time you detect it, it has already arrived. This is not a weapon of warning. This is a weapon of certainty. And that is why the world is shaken, because hypersonic warfare does not give leaders time to negotiate. It gives them seconds. Within hours of confirmation, diplomats rushed to New York. Phones rang non-stop. Military briefings went silent. Intelligence agencies recalculated everything. The UN Security Council convened urgently, not because a missile was fired, but because balance was disrupted. When one power masters hypersonic dominance, every other power becomes vulnerable. This is how arms races begin, and this is how wars escalate, not with speeches, but with fear. While the world debates Russia, Africa listens. But does Africa speak? As global powers prepare for wars of speed and precision, Africa remains a land filled with foreign military bases. Bases that do not belong to Africans, weapons that are not controlled by Africans, strategies written far from African soil. So we must ask, if global conflict erupts, will Africa be protected or will Africa be used? Across the continent, foreign soldiers train, foreign drones fly, foreign flags guard strategic locations. They call it security cooperation. But history tells a different story. Wars between powerful nations are rarely fought on their own land. They are fought elsewhere. Africa is rich in resources. Africa is strategically located. Africa is militarily exposed. And hypersonic weapons do not respect borders. Are African leaders preparing? Are they discussing continental defense? Are they questioning why Africa hosts bases that could make it a target? Or are they silent, hoping global storms will pass them by? In a world where wars are fought in seconds, silence is not neutrality. Silence is vulnerability. Modern war is no longer loud. It is silent, invisible, instant. Hypersonic weapons don't destroy cities slowly. They erase them. If global powers clash, Africa cannot afford to be divided. Africa cannot afford to be dependent. Africa cannot afford to be unprepared. The Oreshnik missile is not just Russia's weapon. It is a warning to the world, and Africa must hear it clearly. Sovereignty is not declared. It is defended. Security is not borrowed. It is built. If Africa does not speak with one voice, others will decide its fate. The future will not wait, and history will not forgive silence. The question is no longer who controls the missiles. The question is who controls Africa's destiny. If you believe Africa must wake up, like, share, and subscribe, because awareness is the first line of defense.
Yes, here we are. Greetings to you all, family, brothers and sisters. The world is at a crossroad, brothers and sisters. Now, all of us, we are at panic after Russia started using hypersonic missile, Oreshnik, that can carry nuclear warhead. This has sent a clear message that if you mess up with Russia, Russia can use those kind of missiles. So let us look this in African perspective. We know that right now Russia is at war with these Western powers, and they're using neutral ground. They're not fighting in Russia or in their homeland. They have found a neutral ground somewhere between Russia and Western countries in Ukraine. Now they're fighting. They're testing their missile there. So how Africa have we learned from what is going on? And what are we learning from what is going on? We know that if today America had to fight Russia, they will not go to Russia and they will not go to America. They will find a neutral ground. And the only place that I see they have chosen, if something will happen, it is in Africa. They have done it in Middle East. Now the only place are left for them to fight is in Africa. And one thing that Africa, we have made mistakes, is to allow these people to put military bases here in the continent of Africa. Because, you know, these military bases are not here to protect Africans. You know, sometimes these politicians, African politicians, are being cheated and told lies that these bases are here for security purposes. But let me ask you, whom they are protecting? Because right now you see people are dying in Sudan, people are dying in Congo, in Sahel, even in Nigeria, people are dying. So these military bases that are here, what are they doing? If they cannot protect people in Sudan, if they cannot protect people in Somalia, in Democratic Republic of Congo, in Sahel, what are they doing here? It means these military bases are here ready to fight their competitors, their enemies. So they use African soil, and they know very well that if today they have to fight each other, they will not go to their soil. They will use African land and soil to fight each other. That's what they are doing. So look, we have US military base, we have France military base, we have China bases here, we have Arab countries military bases, and even Israel wants to station military base in Somaliland. We have Russia military base. Just assume these countries are going to fight. We Africans, are we going to be there? Or we are going to disappear? So while the world right now is under panic and shock, calling for UN Security Council emergency meeting to discuss what has happened after Russia starting using this kind of missile, we Africans, we are still sleeping. We are not doing anything. And if there's a time for African leaders to call each other to conduct an emergency meeting, it is this time. And that meeting have one agenda, if not two. Agenda number one, let us close all these bases here in the continent of Africa, because these bases are not here to defend us. If it's true that these bases are here to defend us, why people are dying in Somalia? Why people are dying in Sudan, in Democratic Republic of Congo, why we have these bases. Agenda number 2, let us unite. So, but because we are weak and we don't learn from the history, that's why you see our leaders still sleeping and enjoying and seeing what is happening as a movie. But brothers and sisters, there's something is coming. You saw when Trump captured Maduro. These powerful nations, whom we think they have to defend Maduro, they kept silent. No one will fight your battle. No one will fight your war. You have to fight yourself. Even Maduro has to fight himself. And to say Russia has to fight for Maduro, it is nonsense. Or to think Russia will fight for us, it is nonsense. What they will do, they will sell weapons. They will supply weapons. They will do businesses with us. While we are dying, they will give us weapons to fight each other. The way they are doing right now, the way they are dividing Africa. So Africans, we need to wake up, to learn. You know, you may wonder that a continent that supply uranium, if you go to Niger, full of uranium. If you go to Democratic Republic of Congo, uranium. If you go to Tanzania, uranium. If you go to Mozambique, uranium. If you go to South Africa, there's uranium. If you go to Namibia, uranium. But no any African country has nuclear power. No. But even China has nuclear power, despite China has no uranium. So we Africans, we are still sleeping. And I'm here to call all of us, the people of Africa, to wake up. What is happening in Ukraine, in Venezuela, in Gaza, can happen here in the continent of Africa. We need to wake up as Africans. Things is not okay, brothers and sisters. The last black winter blowing in this continent, and no one is safe. No one is safe. If America will use military base in Botswana to attack Russia, Russia will attack Botswana. If US will use military base in Kenya to attack Russia, Russia will attack Kenya. The same to Russia. If Russia will use military base in Djibouti to attack America, America will attack Djibouti. That's what will happen. And they will not fight each other in their homelands. They will use Africa as a neutral ground. So what is happening right now and what is going on in the world is terrible. It needs Africans to wake up, to understand that no one will fight our battle and no one will protect us. No one is in this world to protect us. You see, right now, these powerful nations, they are talking about space. They want to build nuclear energy in the moon. They want to go to Mars. They want to move out of this world, this health. So they will destroy everything on the earth, then they will move on. That's what will happen. We Africans, are we prepared? Are we prepared? Our leaders are preparing plans to make Africa great in the near future, or we are waiting to buy weapons from America, to buy weapons from Russia, from China. What about food? About medicine? Because these countries are supplying food, medicine, and other stuffs. What if they will start fighting each other? Will we get those things, stuff will come to us? Let us ask ourselves, are we prepared as Africans? It is amazing. It is paining. We Africans, we learn nothing from the history. We learn nothing from the history. And we are still sleeping. We have to wake up. We have to wake up and understand the world. No one is here for us. Everyone whom you see is coming, they want business, they want money, they want resources. So for today, let us not speak for too long. And I wish my next video to talk about Nigeria. You know, doesn't mean and make sense that we have countries calling the giant of Africa, but is weak. So I think we have to touch country one by one and calling that country to wake up and take its responsibility. So, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, if you have something to share with us, please do so through the comment section. And if you have solutions concerning about challenges facing Africa, also you may share through the comment section. But also, do not forget to like the video, to subscribe if you are new, and also to share this message to other Africans who are here in the continent and to those who are in the diaspora. I'm here to share my views and to share some updates concerning our mother continent, Africa. So, thank you for watching. Have a nice time. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, Africa.